Good morning, everyone. How are you? Yes, the bitch is back. Y'all know I take the summer off. So now I'm back here every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 a.m. ish, talking that real sex talk shit. You know, with your girl Real. I'm an intimacy coach with my service called Seductive Art. And I've also written a book called Quickie, which is 7 short erotic stories. Just for those who didn't know about me. And now there's a little bit more. We ain't going to get into that. We're just going to get right into it. So today I want to talk about, and there's so much things that's been happening. You know, shit just happens all the time, but it's always a constant repeat. Like, as y'all know, just everything is just a repeat, just a different story. But today I want to talk about the young man from Philly. His name is Maurice Willoughby, who committed suicide because he was dating a transgender woman. Now, you can easily Google it. There's footage out there of him being bullied. And he's a young man. He's 20 years old, and I guess like amongst his peers, and they were outside, and they had a conversation or slash confrontation about him dating a transgender woman, and he was defending himself like, yeah, I date trannies, you know, whatever the case. They was like, you gay, you a fag, you suck dick and all this. So he was like, yo, so what? You know what I'm saying? That's what I like, you know, whatever. You can Google that and check that out. I mean, it's disturbing and disgusting. And the point the point of me saying that, and also it goes back to, I'm glad that, and I'll be honest here, and although I do study sex and human sexual behavior, I was a little taken aback about middle schools or schools in general, regardless if it's elementary, middle, high school, talking about talking about the LGBTQ community. Now, I am a parent of a male child, and I think I was definitely biased because of that, because I have a male child, right? And I felt as if they were pushing that on the children, like, you know, like, accept this. This is a part of what it is and all that. Now, this is me speaking, not as a professional, but as a parent, right? And a parent of a male. And I have said in one of my videos, which I will go back and we can talk about that again, about how, regardless of what anybody say, parents don't want their male children to be gay. But I'm not saying that they're not supposed to accept them and that you shouldn't accept them. You have to accept your children for who they are. But that is just the fact, right or wrong. But back to the question I had. So back to the school. I felt that they was pushing it on them. And mind you, I'm thinking as a parent. But then this type of stuff happens, and then I'm also an educator of sex, and I'm like, how could you even think like that, or even say things like that, when, you know, I promote gender, sexual equality for all, but yet, because they're talking about the LGBTQ community, I was a little taken aback. And then this story happens, and stories like this happens about, that happened with Maurice, has happened plenty of times. I'm sure that just haven't been talked about or got any media attention. So, but I'm glad, then I have to step back, and I'm glad that they are exposing these children so that they can have some compassion and empathy for someone who may like the same sex. See, all this shit comes from like what's just being taught. Now, Mike, it's a lot of people. Now, you know, I've met so many guys who told me their stories of them, like, they'll see a gay guy walking, they with a whole bunch of dudes, and they'll just fuck with the person, beat him up for nothing. They not even minding their own business. The gay guy was minding their own business, and a group of guys would just attack them, fuck them up for no fucking reason, just because they're gay. Now, if they were educated, like, look, you just don't go around beating up on somebody just because they are gay, and then 9 times out of 10 people who do shit like that, males who do shit like that, who like to pick on gay guys, it's probably gay themselves. They dealing with their own insecurities about what's going on in their head and their confusion, and not being able to express it because it's not so accepted in the community and also in society, unfortunately. Although it's a little bit more open now, but I think that if they have been taught at home, now parents, we have to teach our children, about that, about accepting people. Like, you just don't pick up people just because. You leave them alone. They're not bothering you. If they're not sexually assaulting you or coming at you crazy, like, you don't have nothing to deal with that. You keep it moving. Life is about elevating and moving forward. You fucking with somebody else, gonna fuck your life up, fuck somebody else's life up, then fuck their parents' life, then everybody's life is fucked up. So I think that it's a great thing that they are teaching things like that, teaching about LGBTQ in schools. And back to Maurice, I'm saddened that this young man took his life, and I'm glad that he was able to, in his way, educate these young boys about what he liked. Mind you, that ain't none of your motherfucking business in the first place. But yet he was educating them, but yet it was so much of an attack, I'm assuming, for him, that he just couldn't deal with, or didn't have nobody to talk to. I don't know, but it's a very unfortunate incident, and my heart and my prayer goes out to his parents and his family and friends. And I also would like to read something that he wrote. I don't know if this was written after the video situation that you can Google, and if you haven't already seen it, about him being harassed by his peers. This is what Maurice Willoughby wrote on Twitter. Y'all can say whatever. Now, his girlfriend's name, the transgender woman's name, was Faith. Y'all can say whatever about Faith. I really don't care if she was passable or not. I don't have my glasses on. Wait a minute, playing myself. There we go. Y'all can say whatever about Faith. I really don't care if she was passable or not. I don't care if she wasn't born a woman. She's a woman to me. And I love Faith. That's what makes her Faith. If y'all heard her story, it's motivating. I'm happy. You should be happy for me. Flat like that. Or even if you're not, like, why are you even in the business? And I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, the one who initiates shit like that about somebody being gay, they probably gay and had a situation, or want to have a situation and don't know how to deal with it, or to be able to express it, or have expressed it sexually but can't come out the closet, as they say, or they just been raised ignorant. There's been plenty of men that I have met who have told me, these black men that I have met who have told me that, like, they would get their edge because, they don't have I don't think not having a male in the home has anything to do with it. I think that if you were educated, period, regardless, by whomever, knowledge is power, you would react the way you reacted. So they were educated, uneducated, but educated by black men about, the fags, and you don't fuck with no punks, and you don't let, whatever, just have like a demeaning and derogatory approach to homosexuality. So, once again, I would like to say I am glad that they are, and I'm being honest with y'all about what I say. I did have like some second thoughts about them teaching about the LGBTQ community, and I was biased because I am a parent. I'm a parent of a male, and I feel that they was like trying to throw homosexuality on like the kids, like this is another option, but that's not it. You know what I'm saying? Like we have no control over what our children are gonna be, who they're gonna love sexually, and whatever it is what is. Whomever they choose to love, and whatever their sexual preference is theirs. And we just have to accept it. You need to educate yourself about it. and just accept your children for who they are, and just share the story about Maurice, I'm sorry, and for us to educate ourselves about it, so things like this does not reoccur, and that the children will be able to express themselves. You know what I'm saying? And be confident. Confidence is key. Education is key in themselves. You know what I'm saying? To where, and also clearly Maurice had it because he wrote that. But it's just unfortunate that I guess like it was just so daunting on him, and the abuse that was coming at him and the bullying that was coming at him, that it just weighed him down. And once again, my heart and goes out to the family and friends of Maurice, and to anybody else who have experienced that. And if you have a story, and if you are experiencing that, can you please drop a comment? That would be great. Let's continue to get this conversation going, because we definitely need to talk about just sex in general, like on all avenues. And that's exactly what I do here at Real Sex Talk. And please drop a comment. Let me know what you thought about the video. Let me know if you saw the video. What were your thoughts about the video? Do you have a person in your family that's gay, and how are they dealing with it? Are you gay? How are you dealing with it? Have you ever seen somebody be bullied? You know, let's just get this conversation going. I'd like to say thank you. Please subscribe. That would be great. I can't go live. You need 1,000 subscribers to go live, so they done cut that shit, so I don't have that. So if you would just click the subscribe button, that would be great, and I would appreciate that. But most importantly, please leave a comment. Let's get this conversation going. And I'm here every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 a.m. ish, talking that real sex talk shit. And I hope that y'all will be with me and continue with me on this journey. And I'd like to say thank you so much for being here, and share and like and leave a comment and all that. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Later.